Today, Britain's Prime Minister Theresa May is going to invoke Article 50 of the EU treaty. That's the formal legal mechanism by which the Brexit process begins. For Britain, the stakes are particularly high. The relationship with the EU is by far its most important diplomatic, political, economic relationship, and walking away with a decent deal is a top priority. What you might not have heard is that this 2-year period actually is going to be a lot shorter than that sounds. It's going to be delayed at the beginning by EU bureaucracy and elections in France and Germany, and it's going to be delayed at the end by the need to agree this agreement in all the member states of the EU. That can take 6 months too. So actually we're talking about 1 year, not 2. The thing to look out for today is exactly what Theresa May says in her letter. Specifically, people in Brussels are looking for some kind of acknowledgement on her part that Britain does owe the EU something on leaving. People in Brussels have been talking about a bill of up to 60 billion euros, and some politicians in Britain, on the other hand, have been saying that Britain should walk away without paying anything at all. If she doesn't at least acknowledge that, then the negotiations are going to get off to a very rocky start. People are very worried that Britain might not just get a bad deal, it might end up with no deal at all. If it crashes out of the EU without any kind of agreement, well, various things could happen. First of all, trade is going to be interrupted if Britain has to fall back on World Trade Organization rules. But there could be even more disruptive consequences. If Britain leaves without any agreement on things like rules for flights or customs agreements, then you could see lorries backing up at Dover, flights not allowed to take off from Gatwick. It could be very, very complex indeed. And so, in spite of the assurances of some Conservative MPs that no deal would be better than a bad deal, it seems important for Britain that it walks away with at least some kind of agreement with the EU on how this divorce is going to work.